Good day, viewers. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Philip Oyedele, and here we talk about faith, family, and finance. And I'm taking you currently on a series that is titled Love and Money. And today I'm going to be exposing you to more questions, more financial conversations you need to have in your relationship. All right, so come closer and let's dive in. Number one, how many children should we have? Are we raising a soccer team? Are we doing a basketball team? Or are we another Jesus looking for 12 disciples? Let me know. You need to understand that the number of children you want to have is not just about the children. It is a financial conversation. Children will go to school, so you have to talk about their education. You have to talk about what you can afford. You have to talk about the type of house that can accommodate the number of children that you want to have. If you want to have a football team, I hope you will not be thinking about 3-bedroom apartment or 4-bedroom apartment, because it's not going to work. So you need a bigger house. You probably need like couple duplexes in order to fit in your team. However, you want to have this conversation so that you know that both of you are on the same page financially in terms of the number of children that you want to have. Question 2 for today. Who is moving in? This is another financial conversation that people don't know. Am I moving in or you are the one moving in? Okay. If I move in or you move in, would I include that I have to resign my job or begin to look for another job? This is another financial conversation. In case you are the one resigning your job, do I have enough income in order to sustain the family, just in case the other person didn't get a job opportunity on time? Are we open to starting a business? What investment should we look out for? This is another financial conversation you want to have. Who is moving in? It's not a matter of I'm the man, you must move in. Don't macho it when it comes to this. Whosoever is any lesser should move in. What is the cost implication of this move? Are you moving from one state to another state? Are you ready for that? Does that include your moving a business? How do you intend to cope with all of this? These are financial conversations that you also need to have with your partner or your intending partner. All right, number 3, you also want to talk about your wedding plans. Are we doing a big wedding? Are we doing a small wedding? Or we want to stay in the medium scale? Do you have families all over the place? Your families already take up 200 people and only your family alone is already a big wedding. What type of wedding are we looking at? What can we afford? Listen, wedding is not a dream. Wedding is a reality, and you must be real to your purse when you're planning this wedding. You want to talk about what you can afford. Will you go into debt? Will it take you like 1 year or 6 months to save up in order for you to be able to do the type of wedding that you want? Are you intending to come and feed this number of people just because you have a dream in quotes? Listen, wedding can be a dream to you, but your wedding expense will not be a dream. That is what you need to understand. You can have your dream wedding, but your expense will not be a dream expenses. They will be real expenses. So you want to know, what can we afford? What are we able to do? You are not doing your wedding to please anybody. Both of you are joining each other in holy matrimony, and you're legalizing your marriage. Stay with what is comfortable and what is convenient for you. You don't want to go into debt after your wedding. What people usually say that the first 1 year of a marriage is rocky sometimes is because of finances. People had borrowed in order to do wedding. They had borrowed in order to feed this number of people, just for them to come into the marriage to realize that they are empty, they are on debt, and they have a lot to pay. Listen to me. Your wedding can be a dream, but the expenses are no dream. They are the reality. So you want to talk about your dream wedding. Number 4, talk about vacations. Are we traveling every month? Are we traveling every 3 months? Are we open to travel once in a year? Are we traveling every summer? Talk about your vacation. Talk about dates. Are we going on weekly dates, monthly dates? Are we doing bi-weekly? You want to talk about all of this because these are the fun part of your relationship. They are the fun part of your marriage. And listen, a date is fun, but the expense is not smiling. You have to swipe your card and pay. All right? So you must talk about date. Are you the one that every Friday you want to go on a date? Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. However, can you afford it? You also want to talk about date and vacation. Number 5. So let me put these two questions together. How many cars should we own at once? Maybe you're the one that you want fleet of cars in your compound. That is fine. However, are you financially reasonable with that plan? Is your partner open to it? Is your partner just somebody that they're comfortable with just have 1 or 2 cars and the family keeps rolling? You're going to be paying insurance. A car is not an asset. It is a liability. You're paying insurance, you're doing maintenance, you have to buy gas and all of that. So you want to talk about all of this. And associated with that, you want to talk about what type of homes should we buy? Are we buying a 3-bedroom? Are we buying a 4-bed? Are we buying a 5-bed? Are we looking into buying a 6-bed? You must talk about this. Although answering the first question will tell you the kind of home that you need to buy. If you know the number of children you are hoping to have, it's easier to understand and to know the type of house that you should purchase. However, you want to have all of this conversation with your partner. What number of cars should we have? What type of house should we buy? How many children? Vacation and date. Your dreams wedding, talk about it. Are we able to afford that? And every other thing that you need to talk about. I hope you have enjoyed this series so far. Until next time, stay tuned. Do not forget, click the like button, subscribe, share with a friend. Share with that your friend that is just going to date. Share with them. And then up till next time, I'll see you again. Stay blessed.